Alrighty guys, I hope you can hear me. So we've got about a 40-mile-an-hour wind. And just a little bit of an update on this pad. I have not been recording much at all, and my apology for that. But we've had rain showers, we've had this and that, so time has been really of the essence. So honestly, it's the same old thing, cutting these swells and stuff like that. So it was nothing exciting. You didn't miss much, but I just wanted to give you an update. All this came out of here, all that came out of there. You can see nothing but rocks, flint rocks. Trying to cut a swell through this that's going to drain all these. You know, there's another one there. So anyway, yeah, it's been amazing. But I wish I had a roller. But anyway, that's kind of what the deal. The south end down there, I set the slope the same as the other building, building 1. This pad's the same height as the pad there. The slope's the same. I originally set the slope a little too shallow, so I had it about 4.5 inches too high in essence. So I went and cut that back off, took all the dirt and spread back there. The pad is pretty close. I know it looks rougher than a cob, but it's actually within about 3/4 of an inch for the most part, which is going to be as good as we're going to be able to get it. Because the time you cut through, you try to blade these rocks, more rocks pop up, and it's never ending. I am probably, because we got 4 foot coming out of here for sidewalk down all the way through here, I may very well go and cut this back just a little bit more. It's a little, I wish I had more distance this way a little bit, and here as well. I'm getting kind of tight, but I think what I may do is take the excavator, because I've got to use the excavator to load these piles anyway. I may take the excavator and kind of rake this back just a little bit and kind of pull this back. That dang dozer, man, it just beating the crap out of it. Probably in a loose or a tight bolt on the whole freaking thing now, but this is one of them that I wish I'd have brought the D6 up, but you never know. I had no idea I was going to hit this material, and otherwise it wouldn't have been that big of a deal with the 850. And I mean, the 850 done fine. It was just a little bit slower, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, I get this dirt and stuff out of here. I may take and kind of come back here a little bit and move that over. I'll see, because I've got to put a road in between these two buildings. I'll see how that's going to line up first. I mean, it's not bad. It's just this cut here is deeper than that cut over there, and so our banks are going to be steeper. So I just like to have it back a little bit more, probably. This one's back a little bit more, but his cut wasn't near as deep either. So, and I didn't build that one was already built. But again, what you run into on this is you start pulling more rocks up. A roller would be ideal for this. You could take a roller, a vibratory roller, and go in here and roll these rocks and stuff down. So that's got to be something I'm going to need to look at in the future, but we'll see. So anyway, let's go grab the excavator and get the truck unhooked and get to moving some dirt. coming in. There were supposed to be storms today, and they kind of backed off of that. Now they're talking Thursday, but I'm telling you, the way it's been all this year is they say, yep, we're gonna get 6 inches of rain, and we don't get anything. That's just the way it's kind of been lately. I think they just rather tell you that the world's coming to an end and not, then, you know, well, no, we're not going to get anything, and then it hits a fan. So I just think that's the way they've been lately. I mean, you can see how bad the winds are blowing. Sorry I haven't posted any videos. I've done some shorts. It's just I haven't had the opportunity when I've gotten home to edit much in the way of videos, so it's been a while since it's been about a week. I know that's not good for the channel, and again, I apologize for that. But I've got to have a bit of a family life. further on that one over there, and he may decide that he wants to do that, and that's fine. Because I've got that, because there's a 4-foot sidewalk that's going to be coming out on that, so that's going to move that over. He may in fact want to go and take that back a little bit more. I don't know. I was trying to kind of keep everything somewhat in line, but these pads are actually wider than this first one, so we're kind of, you know, like I said, I wish I would took that back up, but we got a road we got to put through here, and I don't want to have the road setting right on the edge, so it kind of just depends on where the road's got to go for sure, and yeah, so all right, I'm back. While I'm here, I'm just going to pull this back just a little bit. Again, I don't want to get back too far, or we're going to get right on my road. Talk about puckered up for a minute. That's an old abandoned line, but man, it was headed right over there. Woo. But I'm gonna chop it off, shove it back in the ground. They said it wasn't anything that was of importance, no water gushing, so that'll work. But man, puckered for a second. Alrighty guys, well, day's coming to an end and I'm about done. I just gotta move this. Just gotta move this dirt here over there, get it out of my swell. It would probably run out anyway, but I don't want to take a chance. So I'm just going to take about probably 40 foot here and move it back. I'm going to take the dozer back with me, even though I've got to come back and cut the road and everything in. But it's like 30 hours over on the oil change, and so oil change, fuel filters, oil filter, so I've got to take it back and get that done. I've worked its high that look better, but it's going to be covered with gravel. But those form stakes, you remember me having them, they were on the dirt mounds. Well, I took the dirt mounds out, and luckily they had a couple of form stakes there, and they're just barely in the ground. I bet they ain't 6 inches in the ground because they just won't go any further. That's just how hard it is. So the concrete guys will have to reset them anyway because they're set over dimension. I think the greenhouse is going to be it's a 60 by 220, and I'm a 63 by 222. So you'll have to wait. It's so dang windy and dusty. Glasses are completely supposed to have rain Thursday. I won't be back before then, and I want to try to get some machines moved around because I won't be able to do anything. Try to get started on a few jobs, and I'll have to come back here and cut this road in. Great machine, man, I'm telling you. I bought that machine sight unseen off of Purple Wave. Well, I say sight unseen, it was, you see it on Purple Wave, but it was a company in Kansas had it. They had several of them. But they were selling seemed like they were selling 4 or 5 of them on that one auction, plus a bunch of other stuff. And almost all case stuff, but it was a big utility contractor, if I remember right. And yeah, no video of it running. I just emailed the guy, and he said, yeah, it's good shape, axle irons, no problems. And so a buddy of mine at the time had a trucking company, and he went and got it for me. And the driver gets back to where he's going to unload it. that thing would barely pull itself on the trailer. And I about crapped. He said, I never got it on the trailer, just slipping, you know, and it just, so I was like, oh no, the lying bastards. So, anyway, I got in it, sure enough, it wouldn't pull itself off the trailer. And so I didn't want to run it anymore, and then I checked the transmission fluid, and it wasn't even on the stick. So I had some, having case machines at the time, I had some TCH. Not to be confused with THC, but case hydraulic or case transmission. Anyway, I think I had a couple gallons and put a couple gallon in it and at least got it up on the dipstick and fired it back up. Bang, went right in gear, came right off, and got it off the trailer, ran it around, man, just tickled to death. Next day, went out, got on it, fired up, it wouldn't move. So checked the transmission fluid, not on the dipstick again. So anyway, put more in it, took it to the shop. Found a hard transmission line that had a rub spot in it, was leaking the transmission fluid out. I think the company thought it had a bad transmission, even though he didn't say that. But I'm just thinking that. But I almost think that thing had set inside because the paint wasn't faded at all. The paint was in excellent shape. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna head out. Pad's done. Again, we've still got to cut a road in, so I didn't worry about cleaning up a whole lot. I got the mounds out. Those form stakes wouldn't even hardly go in that. But anyway, everything's sloped back good, nice. I moved that dirt pile, got it back, so everything will flow out of there now. Well, not too bad. Me and the old 850 and what, 3.5, 4 days I guess it took. But it's hard cutting. But anyway, I'm gonna go home. I gotta take the 850 with me, and I'm going to do a service on it. So it's about 30 some hours over. So I gotta get that done before I do anything else. So anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, ring that notification bell, that way you know when I post new videos. Follow me on Instagram, DirtDaddy953. And nice beautiful sunset. We'll see you guys. We'll probably see you maybe on a pond. I don't know yet. See ya.